Okay, the glue is down, as you can see along here and along in here, and you got to try your best not to get it on the tie, which some of mine did. But and then Jim here, as you can see, is going along the edging, like right here, putting the ballast down and trying to put it right along that road bed. This is what it looks like when he's very skillfully putting it down. And then what happens, we come along here and we do it all along the edging, and then we go in between the rails. We're going to have to get some right in here. You can't see it from your side, but all along there. And again, with the glue there, it just kind of helps out just keeping the ballast along, make it sticking, because if you notice on road bed there's an angle that it would just roll right on off. This is just a nice little way of keeping it up there on it. Okay, we'll be back when we start balancing it between the tracks.
This area here is still dry.
Yeah, I have to glue that. Anyway, now we're putting in the ballast between the tracks, and we use that little brush like, and it kind of puts ballast in between them. If you can see right here, it's still all above there, but when he rubs that thing over there, it kind of takes it and kind of distributes the ballast in between the railroad ties. This side. And we'll try to work that out. Be careful getting in your switch areas.
I'm confused. We'll figure it out.
And then what we do sometimes with a little bit that we have this spray thing. What do you call that, Jim? That turkey base. He's getting it now.
Turkey base.
Turkey base, and what you can do by using this thing right here, if you want to, you can actually go back over and see. You can see some of it on the track. It's pretty hard to do it on holding the phone. And what you do, if I was holding it, I could do it, but it takes the ballast and simply sprays it off of the actual ties themselves. So anyway, that's where we stand. There we have it. The ballast is down. As you can see, everything is complete. If you see anything liquid like white, that's just the glue laying in there at the moment. I put some in there, Jim, because I was going to put some ballast there.
Well, that's that
That's
gray.
a different color ballast there. Yeah. See, we're using a different color over here than we are over here, and eventually we'll blend it right in when it gets into that area there. So anyway, today we got our mountains covered with green and other stuff, and we're kind of playing around with what the town could look like. This was just being put in there and seeing what it might look like, because this is the main street. The train, we have it going down the middle of town. And these houses, again, they're just sitting there. And Bob and Walter's been working on switches all day. Right, Bob?
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, we just installed this one here. You can kind of show them what we did here. We drilled a hole here. We couldn't go through this area here where we'd normally go, because if you look underneath here,
oh my,
there's this, we've got this stiffener in here, just basically, I think it's like a shower piece of metal that we use to stiffen that up.
All the way across,
so we had to offset the the tortoise.
So the tortoise is not right underneath the switch then.
No, and you can see the linkage here. And when we actually throw it,
Wow.
it'll move over that way and back. And we'll just
Wow.
kind of camouflage that a little bit with some
Sure.
bushes or whatever, and you won't even know it's there.
So in other words, see, the switch engine doesn't necessarily have to be right underneath it. So
Right.
you made an extension over here,
Yep.
and it works. And this is matched up with these lights in here.
Right.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and then once we get this one all set, we've taken our decoder, the DS44, and programmed it already. If you've never programmed one of these, the red goes on one rail, the black goes on the other rail, along with one of the white wires that goes on the black lead. So basically you can take and put both of these together and put it onto the rail. So we use some alligator clips, and then you just take and power your layout up and go to your switch mode, and all you have to do is punch in, like this one here happened to be 21 through 24. Then
There's 4 switches that are tied to one of these.
Right.
4 switches.
So once you punch that switch number into the throttle and you hit the throw or close, it registers that onto this chip.
That's pretty cool.
So,
And they run $35 a piece, these guys here.
yeah,
I think that's what it, the price is.
that's what we got them for.
That's what we got, yeah, that's what we get it for. So anyway, that worked out. Those things actually really work out nice. You know, and the lights make it look like when a train is going down the track, you can almost just look at the lights and find out exactly which way you're going and make sure all switches are throwing.
So, anyway,
How about you, Walter? Everything is cool?
Nothing to say.
Nothing to say? Somebody told me that you were very quiet.
I'm very quiet.
You're very quiet. He's an electrician. He knows what he's doing. And there's
Nothing
Jim.
to say. Jim has nothing to say either.
I don't have anything to say.
Okay. That's it. And I think it's a wrap for today. So, kind of give you an idea of what we were working on. That's it. I hope you come back and visit us again.